There are a few actors out there that has left an indelible mark on the MCU as Robert Downey Jr. Through his portrayal as Tony Stark in Iron Man, it helped launch the MCU and set a standard for charisma, complexity, and wit for the characters inside their universe. With Downey returning to Marvel in a reinvented role as Victor Von Doom, better known as Doctor Doom, excitement has reached a fever pitch, although it's very polarizing amongst fans and critics. The notion of Robert coming back and donning the iconic armor and mask of Doom is more than just clever casting. It could usher in the MCU's most compelling villain yet, with seismic implications for the franchise's storytelling. Especially with his debut in Fantastic Four's First Steps post-credit scene, he potentially could lay the groundwork for a monumental Doomsday event. Robert Downey Jr. is no stranger to complex grand roles. His Tony Stark was not simply a wisecracking philanthropist, but a deeply flawed, evolving individual whose journey resonated and reverberated throughout hero cinema for all time. Doctor Doom, in the comics, is much more than a megalomaniac in armor. He is a scientist, a sorcerer, a ruler, and, in many ways, a very tragic figure. The character first appeared in Fantastic Four number 5 in April 1962 and has since endured as the archenemy for the Fantastic Four. He is the monarch of the fictional European country Latveria, who uses mastery of both science and sorcery to pursue his goals and to bring order to humanity through world domination. He wants to prove his intellectual superiority over Mr. Fantastic, his old college rival and the leader of the Fantastic Four. Doom blames Mr. Fantastic for his disfigurement and wears a magically forged suit of armor with a metal mask and a green hooded cloak to conceal his facial scars. He's regarded as one of the smartest characters and most dangerous threats in the Marvel Universe. Doom has stolen the abilities of the Silver Surfer and the Beyonder in his lust for power. By casting RDJ as Doom, Marvel could try to subvert expectations. Audiences will automatically identify him with Stark and may be disarmed, only to be confronted by his chilling transformation into Doctor Doom. And imagine Peter meeting the Doom version of Tony, and then the turn coming, and he maybe kills him or something. It would be awesome, and I can't wait to see those two reunite. It's going to be amazing on screen. This would not only offer a meta commentary on legacy and identity within the MCU, but also allow Downey to deconstruct the superhero archetype from within. There are few villains that possess the depth of Victor Von Doom. He is all at once a genius and a tyrant, a savior to his people, and a threat to the world. Someone with RDJ's range would allow audiences to see Doom not simply as a power-hungry adversary, but as a deeply wounded, driven individual, someone whose ambitions, though twisted, are rooted in pain and the desire for respect. Doctor Doom's blend of theatricality and passion often veers into melodrama, but in the hands of an actor as talented as Robert Downey Jr., it could become riveting. His natural charisma would lend credence to Doom's leadership, while his ability to shift from light to dark tones would make every scene with him very unpredictable. Imagine Doom addressing the United Nations with Stark's confidence, but an undercurrent of threat, or, more hauntingly, speaking directly to a defeated Reed Richards with a coldness of a broken friendship. RDJ's take could blur the lines between hero and villain, making every encounter truly electric. After the events of Fantastic Four First Steps, in a mid-credits scene set 4 years later, Sue is reading to Franklin at home and goes to get a different book. She comes back to see him interacting with a man in a green cloak who is holding a metal mask. The Thunderbolts mid-credit scene had them looking at the Fantastic Four spaceship coming to Earth. I think I finally came up with a way for these two scenes to connect. Perhaps Doom ends up taking baby Franklin to a different dimension, opening a portal that he's known for, and Sue jumps in and goes to chase after them, landing her in the main MCU continuity of Earth 616. The Fantastic Four could be trying to go after her in their own spaceship. Earlier in the movie, Reed Richards told Johnny Storm about the possibility traveling to an alternate dimension. These post-credit sequences did more than just introduce Doom, but it signals an existential threat for the MCU. Doom is way more than just another villain of the week. By aligning his motivations with both personal vendetta and global control, he becomes the ideological antithesis of the divided heroes currently on Earth in the Avengers. He is a catastrophic event tied directly into Avengers action in the next movie, setting up the tension that spurs multiple films in Doomsday and Secret Wars. The post-credit scenes, cryptic clues ripple through subsequent films. Doom's presence is being felt long before his full reveal, echoing the slow burn approach to Thanos. This narrative long game would allow the MCU to explore world building, geopolitics, and ideological conflict. Unlike Thanos, whose motivations was cosmic balance through destruction, and in the comic, his motivation was to please Lady Death by destroying half the universe, Doom's ambitions are born from a desire for order, mastery, and immortality. He sees himself as the only one capable of leading humanity into a new golden age, even if it means subjugation. The Avengers, fractured and reeling from past losses, must confront a foe who challenges not just their strength, but their values and unity. Did the MCU lean into their meta-narrative, it could explore the shadow Tony Stark cast over the world. With Robert Downey Jr. playing Doctor Doom, the parallels between the two men, both geniuses, both leaders, both haunted by loss, could be explored fairly deeply. The world that once admired Iron Man now faces a new Iron Monarch, whose vision is darker, sharper, and more ruthless. By weaving his rise through the Fantastic Four and into the Avengers saga, Marvel could recapture the sense of awe and anticipation that defined the earlier MCU saga. And here I just want to run down some of my favorite Doom comics to read before Avengers Doomsday. Iron Man in 1968, Doom Quest. Doom steals property from Tony Stark, which forces Iron Man to confront him in a crazier duel than he imagined. It's truly amusing, and a must-read, that even takes the characters back to medieval times. Fantastic Four in 1961, number 258. One of the biggest parts of Doom's character is his kingdom, Latveria, and finally, we got a fascinating look at it, seeing how it behaves as a utopia and a dictatorship. Doctor Strange and Doctor Doom, Triumph and Torment. Doctor Doom and Strange serves as great counterparts and have worked together many times throughout the years. Their objective in this comic is to rescue the villain's mother from Mephisto's internal realm. One World Under Doom relies heavily on the character's mythical side, and the masterpiece dives deep into it. In Fantastic Four 1998, number 54, Doom's relationship with the Fantastic Four family grows more complex, as he is the only one capable of saving Sue and delivering her baby. As a result, Valeria, receiving this name as per his request, treats him like an uncle. Fantastic Four in 1998, Unthinkable, is one of those emotional and exhilarating comics, but this arc, it honestly truly makes it peak. Unthinkable is not just an understatement. The author understands how evil and prideful Doom is, cementing him again as one of the best and most compelling comic book villains ever. In the books of Doom, both author and illustrator gives us an insight walkthrough in Dr. Doom's tragic life, explaining how he came to be, and, more than that, why we should fear him. In 2015's Secret Wars, the comic book that is based on Avengers Secret Wars, everything has honestly led Doom to this moment. In the author Hickman's hands, it's one of the best Doctor Doom written stories ever, and he perfectly architects a narrative with a villain as its protagonist. It's the ultimate story, both for the writer and the character of Doctor Doom. In the self-titled Doctor Doom comic, visions of a different and better version of himself plague Doom. His morality is put to the test after being framed for killing thousands and losing his country. What will he do to get it back? And is he capable of being the hero that the Earth needs? Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom is more than just dream casting. It's a bold narrative move that leverages the actor's legacy in the MCU, subverts expectations, and elevates one of Marvel's most iconic villains with post-credit scenes that seed his emergence in the MCU. As the world waits for the next phase of Marvel's storytelling, the shadow of Doom and the talent of RDJ may be the spark that ignites a new golden age for superhero cinema. So yeah, that's my character analysis on Doom. I honestly can't wait for the next phase. It's going to be awesome, and I think Marvel can do a good job. I have faith. Like, I'm not very negative about superhero movies and stuff like that. I have fun with it, and I'm expecting Doctor Doom to be fun on screen. So that's it for me. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications if you can. do all that great stuff. YouTube, follow the socials also. Appreciate you listening this long. Until next time, we are out. Peace.